Good day and welcome to Mission Control Houston, where the team of flight controllers is watching over activities aboard the International Space Station as the Expedition 33 crew continues its work. Commander Sunita Williams, along with flight engineers Aki Hoshide of the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency and Yuri Malenchenko of the Russian Federal Space Agency continue their stay on orbit as a three-person crew, keeping the space station going and continuing all of the research that is going on aboard the International Space Station. The big board today shows the Automated Transfer Vehicle 3 as it is preparing to be deorbited tonight. Otherwise, the crew on board today has been doing a lot of work as plumbers. They have successfully restored the waste and hygiene compartment toilet system into a good working functionality. They had some problems with flushing of the toilet, and after tracking it down with the help of Mission Control, determined that it was a dose pump which measures out amount of treatment fluid that starts off the process of treating the waste in the toilet and getting it ready for disposition. They were able to replace that dose pump so that the proper amount of pre-treatment fluid is injected into the system to handle the waste, and got that all squared away, and now the toilet is back up and working fine. So the crew on board the space station doing a little duty as plumbers today to keep their orbital outpost working. Just like laboratories here on Earth, you got to keep the facilities in good shape so that you can focus on your research. Some additional work going on with the oxygen generation system today, which does use water to help generate oxygen. They were gathering some items for a pre-flush of the system so that it can be maintained and work properly. The oxygen generation system, one of two different systems that creates the air on the International Space Station by splitting the hydrogen and oxygen components from water molecules, venting the hydrogen overboard and keeping the oxygen on board for reuse. The crew is going to be working with several different experiments today, primarily, though, the integrated cardiovascular experiment and the equipment that's related to that, an ultrasound and the stationary bicycle and a microgravity measurement unit. The integrated cardiovascular experiment looks at how the heart functions long-term in space. It's officially known as the cardiac atrophy and diastolic dysfunction during and after long-duration spaceflight functional consequences for orthostatic intolerance, exercise capability, and risk for cardiac arrhythmias. All that spelled out means that we're looking to quantify the exact time, course, and significance of any shrinking of the heart that would be associated with long-duration spaceflight. And so the crew members have been working with setting up all that equipment and conducting another session with the experiment in which they do a thorough workout on the stationary bicycle while doing ultrasound and recording echocardiograph information. In addition, the crew preparing for a small satellite deployment for some Japanese satellites on Thursday. That is called the Small Sat Deploy demonstration, and it's going to be launching several different experiments, including an educational platform from the front porch of the International Space Station. Also, the crew is looking forward tomorrow to a interview with both Dr. Sanjay Gupta of CNN and with New York Times science reporter Kenneth Chang. That interview scheduled for 10:05 a.m. Central Time with Sunny Williams, the commander aboard the International Space Station right now. And they're also looking at the upcoming re-entry of the Automated Transfer Vehicle, the Eduardo Amaldi, which is scheduled to be commanded to deorbit through two deorbit burns tonight, one at 4:42 p.m. and another at 7:44 p.m. that will result in the very useful cargo vehicle burning up and over the southern Pacific Ocean around 8:15 p.m. Central Time. You saw that there in that animation. Otherwise, all systems aboard the International Space Station working very well as the crew on board continues their research and maintenance activities. This is Mission Control Houston.